inside story behind Liverpool's pursuit of Nabil Fekir, from speculation in 2015 to closing in on a deal 3 years later. Liverpool are hoping to complete a £60 million deal for Lyon winger Nabil Fekir this summer. The Reds have been courting the France international for 3 years, since Brendan Rodgers was in charge at Anfield, but it appears Jurgen Klopp is in pole position to get his man this time around. Klopp has already captured Fabinho for £40 million this window, with Naby Keita also finally joining up with the Merseyside club. But the German will be confident of capturing Fekir, with his agent revealing the Reds have been in contact. Here the Liverpool Echo have looked back at how the saga has unfolded. Ahead of the shenanigans of the past month, our tale begins almost 3 years ago when Fekir was originally linked with a move to Liverpool or Arsenal. On the eve of the new season, at a time in which Brendan Rodgers was still in charge of the Reds, Fekir told France Football, "This season I have to back up what I have done. I have to do everything I can to continue progressing. There is also the Champions League. I want to give back to all what the club has given me. To be frank, I would prefer an experience overseas after all." Liverpool have distanced themselves from reports they have agreed a deal to sign Lyon captain Nabil Fekir. A story from RMC Sport in France claimed on Sunday the Reds had concluded a deal for the attacking midfielder. It was stated former Liverpool boss Gerard Houllier had played a part in helping broker the agreement, which would cost £60 million plus bonuses. However, it is understood such reports are wide of the mark, although the Reds keen to strengthen their attacking midfield and forward options this summer. Jurgen Klopp was asked about the report after Liverpool's 1-0 defeat to Chelsea in the Premier League on Sunday. During the game, "We agreed a deal?" said the Reds boss. "I would be surprised about that, to be honest." No comment. Sadio Mane believes Nabil Fekir would be a great summer signing for Liverpool. Asked about Fekir after Sunday's 1-0 defeat at Chelsea, Mane told SFR Sport, "He is a top player, we would be happy seeing him with us. If he comes he'll do great things with us. Yes, it will be like fire if he comes." Meanwhile, Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas says there has been no approach for Fekir. Speaking after Lyon's 3-0 victory over Troyes on Sunday, Aulas said, "No. If we had negotiated and signed a deal, I would be the first to know. There hasn't been contact with Liverpool. I am a bit surprised by this story. I also want to say there was no agreement in Nabil's contract allowing him to leave." Fekir himself added, "I heard these rumors. For now, I am in Lyon. There are still 2 games left and we are preparing for them in the best way possible. At the end of the season, we will see. The Champions League with Lyon? Of course I want that. It's the club of my heart, as you know." Nabil Fekir has not had talks with Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp, and dreams of featuring again for Lyon in the Champions League according to his father, Mohamed, who has dismissed talk of a deal and denied the player has even been on Merseyside. "Nabil in Liverpool, that's wrong," he told Olympique at Lyonnais.com. "I hear there are arrangements, stuff like that. I was surprised. I can deny this information right now, it's not true. Otherwise Nabil would have told me right away, we are very close." Of suggestions the player had held talks with Reds boss Klopp, Fekir's father added, "I can guarantee you that he never met him. His dream is to play in the Champions League with his boyhood club." Lyon captain Nabil Fekir has insisted he will let destiny decide his next move amid repeated transfer links to Liverpool. He told L'Equipe, "The president, Jean-Michel Aulas, told me, like he told everyone else when they signed their contracts, that we have the possibility to talk whenever I want to leave. Nobody signs for life in a club. It doesn't work like that. But I don't have a free pass to leave. I have a contract until 2020. I'll let destiny handle the rest. I'm in Lyon for 2 more games and then we'll see. For now, there's nothing. The president trusts me and I feel good at Lyon." Lyon coach Bruno Genesio has hinted that their meeting with Nice this weekend could be Nabil Fekir's last match for the club. He told allweb.fr, "We have to put aside everything related to emotion. For some, this may be the last game. It must give those players even more strength because you have to say, I leave by helping this team qualify for the Champions League. There is also the World Cup. The very great players are able to ignore all of this, and I think Nabi will play a big match on Saturday. It's a final. It must be won. We only control our match and not the rest. We must tackle that. Nabil Fekir admits he remains in the dark over his future as reports in France maintain he is close to a move to Liverpool. Fekir could have played his final game for Lyon after helping them to a final day 3-2 win over Nice to clinch third place and Champions League qualification ahead of Marseille in Ligue 1. The 24-year-old, who set up a goal for hat-trick hero Memphis Depay, left the field in tears when saluting the Lyon fans on his substitution with 6 minutes remaining. And afterwards the attacking midfielder revealed he was unsure over his next move, with Canal Plus reporting a transfer to Liverpool was 99% complete, despite the Reds having distanced themselves from such speculation. Asked about his future, Fekir said to RMC Sport, "I don't know, frankly. I had a great season here, with the staff, the crowd and exceptional players. There were a lot of emotions and we finished it in style. I gave everything for Lyon. We'll see for the future. Even if all was not perfect this season, we finished well. It's been 4 years since I've been pro and it's one of my greatest joys, to finish third." Fekir was then asked if the match felt like the end of his adventure with Lyon. He responded, maybe, and as I told you, this game was very important to me. We will have a discussion with the president, Jean-Michel Aulas. We'll see how it goes. Interested clubs will have to be very rich to sign Nabil Fekir this season, as speculation rumbles on about his future at Lyon. Lyon confirmed third place, and a Champions League playoff, with a final day 3-2 win over Nice, leading to the French club's president Jean-Michel Aulas reiterating he is under no pressure to sell Fekir. There has been no contact with Liverpool or any other clubs, so we haven't discussed the future, he told SFR Sport. I know that Nabi, now that we have qualified for the Champions League, would really like to stay, so we will discuss things calmly. He has magnificently won the right to go to Russia with France, which gives him an even higher standing. For the moment, nothing is done. You will have to be very rich to sign Nabil Fekir this year. Nabil Fekir has remained coy on his future and is refusing to rule out a possible move to Liverpool as speculation grows in the early stages of the transfer window. When asked about a move, the 24-year-old told RTL, "Why not? Later there can be discussions with the president, with my entourage, to make a decision. In life, nothing can be forbidden." Fekir causes a stir when he reveals he would like to see Real Madrid beat Liverpool in the Champions League final, because of his French international teammates. But he stops short at saying he is supporting the Spanish side in Kiev. He said, "Do I have a personal favorite between Liverpool and Real for the Champions League final? No, really not. We have 2 teammates who will be playing tomorrow, Raphael Varane and Karim Benzema. May the best win. If Real could win, we would be happy for them." Fekir denies he is close to becoming Liverpool's first summer signing, insisting he is yet to decide his future. Speaking to Telefoot, Fekir said, "I'm not close to Liverpool. It's true that there are discussions with several clubs. As I said, I will take the time to think. It does not matter if I sign or not before the World Cup. As I said, I leave time to do things." New Liverpool signing Fabinho immediately speaks of his desire to see fellow League One star Fekir join him at Anfield. "Yes," he told RMC Sport. "He is a very good player, of international level. In League One, it is not only this season that he has demonstrated things. It's been a few years since he demonstrates his quality. If he comes, it will be good too." After speculation grows Fekir is on the verge of sealing a deal, his agent denies a deal is anywhere near completing. The report of his imminent arrival on Merseyside was proven wide of the mark, and Jean-Pierre Bernies hints the transfer might not be concluded before the World Cup in Russia. "I did not leave Marseille this weekend, I am with my family," he said. "But I will be clear, We will go with Naby to Liverpool or elsewhere when there is an agreement with Lyon, and if Jean-Michel Aulas gives the green light. Liverpool's interest exists, but for the moment nothing is done and other clubs could come in. The window will be long.